Mr. Dhruv Kathrotiya, hearty congratulations on securing All India rank of 5 in the GATE 2023 Computer Science branch of engineering.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Mr. Dhruv, how do you feel after securing this All India 5th rank in the GATE exam?
Actually, it has been my dream to land such a rank in GATE examination, and like to follow my MTech through some of the prestigious colleges like IIT. So
Right.
it is to me like my dream has been come true, and so like it is like something that is beyond the power of my
Right.
words.
Finally,
to
your dream
explain.
has come true, right?
Yeah,
Good.
yeah.
Good. Mr. Dhruv, can you briefly introduce yourself?
Yeah, actually, I'm Dhruv Kathrotiya. I live in Rajkot and Rajkot, Gujarat, and I'm actually 23 years old now. And I've completed my bachelor's from DDIT, which is situated in Nadiad, Gujarat, and I am now going to pursue my master's from maybe IIT Bombay or
Yeah,
IISc
you have
Bangalore.
to see, right? Admission, right? Of course,
Yeah.
with your 5th rank, I think wherever you apply, you are definitely going to get the admission. Okay, Mr.
Yeah.
Dhruv, you tell us what type of coaching program that you have availed from our ACE Engineering Academy?
I actually availed the classroom coaching program from the ACE, and I was I joined the regular batch in the ABID's classroom coaching, and we used to have batches. We used to have our batch from I think May 22 to I think November, mid-November something. So we had a batch for around 6 months something.
Right. So you are a classroom coaching student of ACE Engineering Academy. You have taken coaching at our ABIDS Hyderabad Center.
Yes, sir.
Right. Good. Dhruv, tell us how this classroom coaching helped you in securing such a All India rank 5.
Yes, actually, it was a very good or very good experience for me to go to actually study with some of the good minds and to get the knowledge of with some of the good professors, which actually I still remember, and there were many experiences like the type of the environment they created there was actually very good, and I actually felt very in flow with my studies there, and that actually helped me a lot. They created all the base that I needed for my preparations, the basic of all 10 subjects or all core subjects, and I used to make my notes from the classrooms, and I only used my notes as a reference and not much else, not much anything else. And so yeah, and I used to go on some range of test series, and then I started adding some new things that I used to know from the test series and all, and that only helped me throughout the journey.
Okay, Dhruv, right? That's fine. See, you said that you mainly depended on this what you call classroom notes, etc. So how
Yes.
you prepare the classroom notes? The class itself, after completion of, did you add?
No, actually, I used to prepare my notes from classroom itself, and most of the time, the professors while the professor was teaching, and when he was explaining a few steps, and when he was writing on the board, so we get some time between them. So, and he gives somewhat time, so you can actually make your notes from classroom itself only.
Right, that's fine, Dhruv. That. So apart from this classroom notes, right?
Yes.
Did you prepare any extra short notes again specifically?
Yeah, actually, at the end, we can have some important notes, like the things which I believe that short note actually is relative to everyone, because I believe actually for different people, the things that we tend to forget will be different. So I believe the short note should be prepared around the things that are mainly which are important and which we tend to forget somewhat. So I used to make some short notes about the things that I used to forget and refer that at the end.
Okay, Mr. Dhruv, apart from this classroom notes and then the class coaching notes and then your short notes, etc., did you refer to any textbooks?
I was referring to some of the when I was unable to understand few concepts. I used to refer some standard books, like for OS we used to refer Galvin or something, and like some other reference books. Or sometimes we can get a few questions which are actually published in some homework questions, like some standard universities homework questions, like Stanford and something. So you can actually get sometimes you can get some questions from online homework solutions,
Right.
published
Okay, and one
papers.
more thing. Yeah, please carry on.
Yeah, like some published papers from some standard universities and some other research papers given by someone. So we can get some questions from that.
That is true, but it is very difficult to for a student like for students to get information from the research papers, compiling and
Yeah,
preparing.
yeah,
Unless
it
you have a
gets
lot
us.
of interest and dedication, it's not that much easy, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
You need to sit and go through many links, and sometimes you don't even find the answer. So like you need to go through a lot of things, and then actually you may get a few things right.
Okay. What about this importance of the previous year's question bank in our GATE exam? And what is the importance of the test series that you have taken from ACE Academy?
Yes, actually the test series was very nice, and actually I would suggest that the more you practice, the more you get near to the uh, level. Like the more you diversify yourself, the more questions you prepare for, the more we get near to our goal, and like it helps a lot. So actually giving test series, whether it be it like sometimes you get some low marks and sometimes you get some somewhat good marks, so it just keeps on altering, but the important point is like we need to go on, and we need to practice a lot of tests. And so yeah, that does make a very important that plays a very important role in reaching the mark that you have set, that you want to achieve. So like
What
at
about the
ACE,
previous year's questions?
yeah, previous year's questions are actually uh, that is the basic step, I would say. We need to go through all the previous year questions once or twice, if possible, maybe thrice. So like and mark the ones that we think that these are really important and I am unable to understand it, and I will see through it again. So yeah, maybe try to analyze as many questions as possible, as many times as possible.
Right. And Mr. Dhruv,
Yes,
in your view of a computer science student,
yes,
approximately how much time required to get such a good rank in the GATE examination? Suppose a student wants to pursue MTech from IITs, let us say. He wants to
okay,
be in the top 100th rank. In your view,
okay.
how much time approximately required? Approximately.
Um, I would say a year would be enough. Once you go through all the basics, you prepare your notes on your own, and you go through all the notes once. Then you just keep on revising your notes, and parallelly, at the end, like maybe you can take 7 to 8 months for preparing your notes, and then you can go after revising your notes thoroughly, and once you revised it, you can just start practicing from test series, and parallelly you can keep on revising your notes, the concepts that you think that you have forgotten. I would say 1 year is enough.
Okay, Mr. Dhruv, one more point we want to know from you.
Yes.
How did you plan this revision of the subjects, again, taking the test? How did you sync those two aspects?
Okay. I would actually present my routine here. Maybe if that is more comfortable to everyone, then maybe they can follow that too. So actually, I used to in last 3 months, I used to I started giving my test series. So from at around 9:30, I used to give one test series, one test every day, and so I started giving from 9:30 to 12:30. I was giving my one test uh, every day, and after that I used to get some time before lunch. So I used to check my questions which were wrong and mark them and probably try to remember them so that I don't get wrong if I face them again. And somewhat times, and I would say after 2 hours maybe, the papers are actually thoroughly checked, so you can move on to some other things. Then I used to think about the sections or the subjects that I am that after giving the test, I felt that I need to read this subject more. So after that time, for 3 to 4 hours, I was reading about, I was revising the subjects that I think I have missed on something in the exams or in the test series. So for that 3 to 4 hours, I was just revising my subjects, and after that, I was analyzing on new questions that could come on this or that could come maybe prepared from other subjects or something. So yeah, that's all. Means some time I used to spend for giving test, and after that analyzing the test and preparing the wrong answer, correcting my wrong mistakes, and after that preparing for the subjects or the portions that I think I have missed something
Right.
in my test. And
Okay.
after revising, I was that was the routine actually that I used to follow in my near about end preparation.
Okay, Mr. Dhruv, in this long journey of preparation, sometimes we
Yes.
get demotivated, right? So
Yeah, yeah.
how we used to cope with that such type of situation?
I would say failures are a part of any process. So actually, it is not something that we can avoid. So yeah, there were times when I used to get some very of the some marks in my tests. Like around, I also used to get. I remember sometime in one of my paper, I got I think 50, 60 marks out of 100. So I was very frustrated. And I thought, like, what is the point of doing this much, going through this much, and getting the 50, 60 marks after that in my test series. But actually that doesn't matter. We need to focus on the work that are we doing, that you need to go on. You don't need to think about the marks at that time. Yeah, temporary, but that shouldn't actually uh, stop you from correcting your mistakes.
Right.
Mostly we should try on checking each and every wrong question that we have done. We should try to remember each and every wrong questions that you have gone through in our
Okay,
test
that's
series.
fine. For this, I did a rank of 5 in a GATE exam, computer science. How many marks
Yes.
you have secured finally out of 100?
I have secured 87.67 marks.
Sorry, 80?
87.67.
87.6 marks you have got out of.
Yes, sir.
What is the score?
My score is actually.
How much? How much? What is the score?
My score is 972 actually.
72. Okay.
Yeah.
Mr. Dhruv, you got 87.6 marks. So how did you
Yes.
lose that 12.4 marks? Where did you lose those? Where did you lose those 12.4 marks? Any mistakes that you did that you have left?
Yeah, I think I made a few mistakes in one of the MSQs. Uh, I think I got 3 to 4 marks. I think I made a mistake in MSQs, and one I think I got wrong in MCQ. So
Right.
in total, and actually I attempted for 97 marks. I left 2 questions, I think, as long as I remember.
Right.
One was for 1 mark and one was for 2 marks. And the remaining, I think I got wrong about 3 to 4 questions.
Which questions from those questions which are left in the exam? I think from which
Yes.
subject those questions are? From which subjects those questions?
One that I remember is that the one which was there was a diagram. I think it was from digital logic. A diagram was given, and we needed to identify what that circuit
Oh, you
actually
want to subject only the digital question, right? Digital
yeah,
logic.
digital
One more
logic.
question.
There was a diagram given, and we actually needed to identify what that circuit works as, or
Okay,
what
okay.
that
Details
circuit.
necessary, Dhruv. That's I just wanted to subject only. And one
Okay.
more thing, Dhruv, on the day of a GATE examination,
Yeah.
in the course of GATE, how did you attempt? Did you follow any specific order? Otherwise, like a first question. Otherwise, did you attempt questions as the order they appeared on the screen?
No, actually, I don't follow any specific order. I was just uh, attempting the questions that were coming on the screen. Like I used to practice. I first try to attempt the 15 questions that are from the aptitude part, and then I attempt the questions from that questions from which are from the technical part. And I try to actually balance it, because the aptitude section is somewhat easy as compared to the technical section. So I try to save as much time as possible in the aptitude section, so I can invest that in the technical section.
Right. And one more, Dhruv, in our competition, there are so many subjects, right?
Yes, sir.
More marks.
Yes, sir. Can you pardon, sir?
In competition, there are so many subjects.
Yes.
Just did you score more marks?
More marks. I would say I would have scored more in, I think, maths and like discrete maths and uh, engineering mathematics.
What about technical subjects? We have operating system, right?
Yeah, I
Theory of
actually
computation, we have language. I'm
yes,
asking
yes.
from technical subject.
From technicals, I would say I would score some good marks. I would have scored some good marks in OS, and I think from TOC. I think TOC and OS. I would be that would be I would say that are the subjects that I would have scored good.
Okay, the Mr. Dhruv.
Yes.
Full experience in the GATE examination in computer science. What
Yes, sir.
sessions here with your juniors who want to prepare this GATE examination, particularly computer
Actually,
science engineering?
okay, sir. Actually, I wasn't able to hear you. In there was some noise breakup, or actually, hello, sir. Can you pardon? I wasn't able to actually hear you properly.
Hello, Mr. Dhruv.
Yes, sir.
Can you that's last question? I just want to know.
Yes, sir.
GATE exam.
Actually, I'm still unable to. Actually, there is, I think, some network problem.
Now it is fine. You can go ahead.
Okay. Actually, the question is not much clear to me. Can you repeat it? Actually, I'm
Your
unable.
successful tips that you want to share with your juniors who want to prepare for the GATE examination in computer science.
Okay. Yeah, I got it. First, I would say prepare a good base. Like I believe a year start with a good uh, ample amount of time so that you time to prepare for everything. So I believe a year would be enough. Start with 1 year and prepare prepare good notes, and like notes prepared by one's own self is better than actually preparing from some or taking some other notes or from the copies or Xerox. So that actually that benefits a lot, and that makes that that makes very easy for us to revise through the notes for when at the end time. So that would be actually uh, a very important point, I would say. And after preparing the notes, you should be thorough with it before 2 months. So I would say you get enough time for practicing the test series, and at last 2 to 3 months, you can start giving the tests. And parallelly, you can revise the subjects. And only after that, only revise those subjects which you think or which we think like we missed out something, and then don't go behind the whole subject or whole syllabus revision. If you feel like you need a revision, then you can spend few days behind it, and then you can again switch to test series. And one more important thing that I think I have learned through this process is actually giving much more time to our mistakes. Like when I was going through my test series and all, I used to remember mostly all the mistakes that I have made in my test series, and that actually helps a lot. So try to minimize as many eliminate as many possible as questions that you have encountered in the first test series, and it should not be it should not happen that although you have encountered such type of question once, and the second time that question occurs, and second time that question occurs in some test and you are unable to answer it. So make sure that the first time you get a new question, you make that a point in your mind that yeah, this type of question is also possible.
Right. Good. Thank you so much, Mr. Dhruv.
Okay, sir.
And you please convey our best wishes to your parents and friends also.
Yeah,
I
thank
wish
you,
you
sir.
all good luck. Good luck.
Thank you.
Attempts, right?
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Mr. Dhruv. God bless you.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.